One of the most famous women in the world quietly became a mom, without ever announcing it. And what if the man she used to be publicly tied to for years is also quietly preparing for the next chapter of his own family life? Because when you zoom out and look at where Selena Gomez, Benny Blanco, Justin Bieber, and Hailey Bieber are right now, 2026 is starting to look like a turning point year that nobody is ready for. And before we go any further, let me be very clear, this video is about predictions, patterns, and speculation based on public statements and timing. Nothing here is confirmed, but some of these dots are lining up a little too cleanly. Let's start with Selena. There's been a growing theory online that Selena Gomez could welcome a baby in 2026, not publicly, not loudly, and not in the way people expect. And honestly, the more you think about it, the more it makes sense why fans believe this. Selena has been extremely open about her health journey. She has lupus, she's had a kidney transplant, and she's said herself that carrying a pregnancy would be dangerous for her. But she's also made it very clear that she still wants a family. She once said that surrogacy and adoption feel like blessings to her, not compromises. That's important. Now add Benny Blanco into the picture. They're married, they're stable, they're deeply private compared to Selena's past relationships. And they're both at a point where they don't need outside validation anymore. Selena has spent over a decade living her life in public. Every breakup, every health scare, every emotional moment was dissected online in real time. But something has shifted recently. She's calmer, she's more grounded, she's talked about feeling genuinely happy and fulfilled in a way she hasn't before. There have been reports saying she wants to enjoy being newly married first, not rush anything. And that tracks. Selena isn't impulsive anymore, she's intentional. That's why people think if Selena ever did become a mom, we might not know right away. There would be no announcement, no photo shoot, no rollout. It could be months, even longer, before the public finds out. And let's be real, Selena has earned that privacy. There's also the fact that Benny Blanco has experience being around kids and family dynamics. He's spoken about wanting stability. He's not chasing fame, he already has it. That makes this relationship feel very different from anything Selena's had before. So the question isn't whether Selena could have a baby one day. It's whether she would ever feel the need to tell us. Do you think Selena would keep something that big private if she could? Or do you think the internet would figure it out no matter what? Now, here's where things get interesting, because whenever Selena's future comes up, people inevitably look at Justin Bieber's. Justin is in a completely different phase of life now, but his name is still tied to Selena's whether anyone likes it or not. And in 2026, Justin and Hailey could also be facing a huge family decision. There's been a lot of quiet speculation that Justin and Hailey might expand their family again. And unlike the endless pregnancy rumors Hailey dealt with for years, this one feels different. Hailey has spoken openly about how unprepared she felt during her first pregnancy. She's also talked about how much more confident she feels now, how she understands motherhood better, and how having support has changed everything for her. She's also been very transparent about having help, nannies, family, a system, and she's said she doesn't feel ashamed of that because it allows her to balance motherhood and her career. But she's also shared how scary her pregnancy experience was. She had a serious medical incident involving a blood clot, and that changes things. It forces you to think differently about your health, your body, and future pregnancies. That's why some people believe if Justin and Hailey have another child, it may not happen in the traditional way. Surrogacy is becoming more common among celebrities, especially when health is a concern. There's also the timing factor. Big career moments often line up with big life moments for Justin. Fans have noticed that whenever he's preparing for something major professionally, he also tends to make big personal shifts. But there's another side to this that people can't ignore, Justin's mental health. Over the past few years, Justin has been incredibly open about his struggles. He's talked about addiction, exhaustion, pressure, and reaching a breaking point. And interestingly, many articles and interviews discussing this were quietly removed online, which only fueled more questions. Justin has said there were moments where things got genuinely scary for him. And while he seems to be in a better place now, healing isn't linear. If 2026 is a year where Justin focuses on stability, peace, and protecting his mental health, expanding the family might not be the priority, or it might be something they approach very carefully. And here's something else people forget. Hailey is extremely private when she wants to be. When she was pregnant the first time, she managed to hide it for months despite non-stop rumors. She controlled that moment completely. So if there were another baby on the way, there's a good chance we wouldn't know until she was ready. Do you think Justin and Hailey will have another child soon? Or do you think they'll wait until Justin feels fully grounded again? Now let's talk about the emotional overlap here, because even though Selena and Justin are long past their relationship, their timelines still seem to mirror each other in strange ways. Selena is entering a season of peace, marriage, and possibly family, on her terms. Justin is navigating fatherhood, marriage, and personal healing in a much more complicated, public way. They've both grown. They've both changed. And yet fans still compare them, still track their milestones like parallel storylines. What's interesting is that Selena and Hailey now seem to exist in completely separate emotional spaces. Selena is no longer reacting to Justin's life. Hailey isn't competing with Selena's. They're just living. And that's why 2026 feels symbolic. It could be the year Selena becomes a mom without fanfare. It could be the year Justin and Hailey redefine what their family looks like. Or it could be the year all of them simply choose peace over spectacle. And honestly, that might be the most shocking outcome of all. So I want to hear from you. Do you think Selena Gomez will have a baby one day? And if she does, do you think she'll tell the world? Do you think Justin and Hailey are ready for baby number 2, or should they focus on healing and stability first? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read everything. And if you want more deep dives into celebrity futures, timelines, and the stories nobody fully connects yet, make sure you're subscribed and watch the next Celeb Juices video, because this era of pop culture is quieter, but way more revealing than people realize.